The weather is mild and the skies are partly cloudy on Friday, May 19th, 1939, as all the NNJIL ball clubs prepare to do battle. The top 4 teams in the standings are set to square off against one another, and each is a rematch of an earlier season skirmish. When Hackensack travels to Leonia to face the first-place Lions, they will be looking to avenge an 8-6 defeat suffered when ace Danny Dawson took an unexpected trip to the dentist. Coach Pat DeZenzo will throw Dawson today on only 2 days rest, as he just pitched the Comets to a 2-0 3-hit victory in a classic pitcher's duel against Rutherford's Walt Schneider. Dawson will be looking for his 6th straight win and has amassed 61 strikeouts and given up only 16 hits and 14 walks in 39 innings of work. If Dawson has seen any trouble at all this season, it usually comes in the first inning, but once he settles in, the lefty southpaw has practically been unhittable. He will have a tough assignment, however, as the Lions rested their ace, Rudy Jaeger, in their Wednesday win against Ridgefield Park, choosing instead to send Dutch Hilderhoff to the mound to face Al Deuce in a 16-3 drubbing. The Hackensack lineup will be Jaeger's stiffest test of the season, as the Comets have 4 players batting over 400 in their everyday lineup. The other contest of contenders pits Cliffside Park in a rematch against Teaneck at the latter's home field. Similarly, Teaneck will be looking to avenge an earlier season defeat at the hands of the Parkers. The 9-5 setback in early May was the last time Teaneck lost, and also the last time Coach Charlie Knapp did not start his ace pitcher Big Jim Sloan. Sloan has chalked up all 6 of Teaneck's league wins and is coming off his most dominant outing of the season just 2 days ago, when he was 1 batter away from a no-hitter in an 11-1 win over Teaneck. The short rest proved too much for Hackensack ace Danny Dawson, and his first inning demons reared their head. Press accounts reported that he just didn't have his usual stuff, and Coach Turkington's Lions got to Dawson right off the bat, scoring 4 runs on 4 doubles and a walk. Dawson was touched up for 2 more in the 4th, and when he walked the first 2 batters to lead off the 6th, Coach Pat DeCenzo threw in the towel and lifted his ace for Bob Schumann. Dawson finished with 9 strikeouts, but walked 4 and gave up 10 hits and 8 runs in 5 innings of work in an 8-4 loss. For his part, the well-rested Jaeger held the powerful Hackensack lineup in check until he himself started to tire in the late innings. But Leonia's stellar defense did not allow Hackensack to mount a comeback, and 3 late-inning runs fell short. On the other hand, the short rest did not seem to faze Teaneck ace Jim Sloan, as the big right-hander mowed down the Cliffside Park 9. Showing no effects of the near no-hit outing just 2 days before, Sloan once again went the distance, striking out 8 and giving up only 2 hits and 2 walks in a 5-2 win. Both of the Cliffside Park runs were unearned. The victory was his 7th in league play, and the performance brought his league-leading strikeout total to 94. Johnny Thompson continued his torrid hitting for Teaneck, collecting 2 more hits, including a triple with the bases loaded, to bring his average to .490 on the season. In other league action, Teaneck won a thriller against Rutherford, tying up the game late after falling behind 7-1 and sending the contest into extra frames. In the bottom of the 9th, Danny Bunce, the Teaneck catcher who broke up Jim Sloan's no-hitter just 2 days before, stole home for a walk-off 8-7 win. Englewood was also in action and has appeared to start to find its form late in the season. They took out their frustrations on Ridgefield Park in a 16-1 laugher that moved them back to 500 in league play. With the week's games in the books, Leonia had cemented its position in the driver's seat, and only next week's matchup against Teaneck now seemed to stand between the Lions and the NNJIL crown. That would mean Leonia would have to face the league's best hurler, Big Jim Sloan, to take the title.